Hey, today I want to talk to you about California property taxes and Proposition 13. California does things different than, I'm going to say, most states in the country. It could be all of them, but I don't know how all of them because I don't lend in all states. My team does, though. So I'm licensed in about 10 states, and my team is licensed in the rest. We're not licensed in New York, and that's it. But here's the deal. With Proposition 13, if I bought a house today for $300,000, imagine today is 91. I buy a house in 1991 for $300,000, and it's taxed at about 1.25%. So that is $3,750 a year in property taxes that I will owe. It's allowed to go up incrementally just a little bit every year. I don't want to say what the number is because I could be wrong, but the bottom line is it can go up a little bit. Like next year, it might be $3,820 from $3,750. So it's going to go up a little bit. And just imagine that the house goes up in value every year, and now it's 2025. And my house in California that I bought for $300,000, maybe my property taxes are $4,500 a year. I don't know. I didn't do the math, but let's just say they're $4,500 a year. But now I can sell my house for $1 million in California. So when the person that buys my house buys it for $1 million, they're going to get reassessed. And that's going to be about 1.25%. So it's going to be $12,500 a year. And a little side note is the actual property taxes is 1% of the assessed value. You buy a house for $1 million, most county assessors are going to assess it at about $1 million. So it's $10,000 a year. But then there's also always like a mosquito abatement district, a college district, a bond, things like that. Some of them are fixed costs and some of them are calculated on the value. So Proposition 13 will keep that low, where in my example, it kept it down low because I bought the house for $300,000 in 1991. And now here we are almost 35 years later, and my property taxes are still low because I bought it so long ago. So the person who buys it is now going to pay about $12,000 a year in property taxes. I have another video where I show you exactly how that's calculated on an actual California tax bill with some notes there. But that actually prompted me to make this video saying, hey, here's how Proposition 13 works. Anyway, have a great day. And in the rest of the country, what you can do is things like Realtor.com and Zillow. When you look at a house and you see a house in Oregon or Washington or Idaho, you look there and you see, or Montana, and you look there and you see, it'll do a calculation and it'll say your property taxes are $300 a month or $500 a month. If they're $500 a month, you know they're $6,000 a year. When you buy that house in those states I mentioned, the property taxes just move from that owner to yours. They aren't capped. They can change as they go, and every year. And I know Texas property taxes are high. In parts of Washington, taxes are lower. Parts of Oregon, taxes are lower. Parts are higher. So that's the way that all works. And but most of the country, you can just look it up, and you can look up a property tax bill anywhere in the country. It's public record, and you can see what the property taxes are on that one. But the quick trick is you can look at Realtor.com or Zillow.com and you can see what the property taxes are now. Those guys are pulling from the county records. So if it says it's $300 a month for property taxes, it's $3,600 a year. That's what it is. Have a great day, and ask the loan man.